Imagine waking up to the growl of a bulldozer ripping through the stone arch your dad built with his bare hands, while the HOA queen films it like it's her personal snuff film. That's not some nightmare. It's what happened to me. Alex Rivera. At 7 a.m. sharp in our so-called idyllic suburban hellhole in suburban Ohio. And the kicker? The smug witch across the street, grinning behind her phone, had no clue I owned the dirt under her McMansion feet. I used to think suburbia was boring, not brutal. Moved into Dad's old place after he passed. Nothing fancy. Just a cozy ranch house on a plot that's been ours since the 80s. Back when neighbors waved instead of wielded rulebooks. Me? I'm a quiet IT guy. 47. Divorced. More into debugging code than drama. But whispers started soon after I settled in. That guy's yard's too wild. Or his arch blocks the view. Lies. All of it. Spread by folks who'd sip lattes and sneer. I ignored it, sipping my black coffee, watching the lake sparkle like it did in old family pics. Peaceful, right? Until the HOA newsletters hit, glossy garbage preaching community harmony like a cult pamphlet. Then came the friendly reminders. First letter, Dear Mr. Rivera, your legacy structure, that's code for Dad's arch, doesn't align with our aesthetic guidelines. Please submit for review. Aesthetic? It was hand-stacked stone. A bench where Dad told stories about hauling rocks after 12-hour shifts. I chuckled, tossed it aside. But the tone sharpened. Violation notice. Non-compliance fines accrued daily. $50 here. $100 there. For the greater good, it said. I called the HOA hotline once. Hi. This is ridiculous. It's been here forever. The voice on the other end. Clipped and condescending. Rules are rules. Sir. Harmony requires uniformity. Harmony my ass. It was control. Plain and simple. Rumors ramped up too. Neighbors muttering I was antisocial, ruining property values. I stayed silent. But inside, I noted every snide glance. Every whispered jab. Things escalated when the fines hit $300. Then ballooned with late fees and admin costs. Letters turned red-stamped threats. Lien imminent, if unresolved. Lien? On my family land. I visited the HOA office. A sterile box in the community center. There she was, Karen Caldwell. HOA president. Plump in her power suit. Beaming that fake polite smile. Mr. Rivera. We're all about order here, she cooed, flipping her binder. That arch, it's outdated. Think of the children. It could obstruct pathways. Pathways to what? Her ego? It's my dad's memory, I said flatly. She leaned in, voice dripping honeyed venom. Memories don't pay dues. Dear. Submit or face consequences. I left fuming but patient, digging into county records online. Whispers grew louder, neighbors avoiding me like I had the plague. Thanks to her email blasts labeling me non-compliant nuisance. Dawn broke with engines roaring. Barefoot, I stumbled out to see the bulldozer poised like a beast. Red X sprayed on Dad's arch overnight. Contractors shrugged. HOA permit. Cops lounged nearby. One yawning. Civil matter. But, and Karen? Across the street. Phone up. Filming with that tense, absurd smirk. Like she was directing a bad reality show. Stop, I yelled. She called over sweetly. This is for the community's safety. Alex. You had warnings. Safety? The blade slammed down. Crack. Crunch. Dust choking the air. Stones my dad sweat over. Pulverized in minutes. I shouted her name. She just zoomed in. Pleased as punch. Heart pounding. I snapped photos, vowing quiet revenge. That afternoon, a surveyor pal confirmed it. My plot extended way beyond, under her precious trails. Sheds. Even part of her deck. Oh, the irony. The neighborhood simmered. Yellow emergency assessment Flyers demanded $275 from everyone for maintenance. Folks grumbled, "What maintenance?" Her botched ego trip. At the mandatory meeting, Karen tapped the mic. "We must preserve values." But voices rose. "Like you preserved Alex's arch? Over fake boundaries." I slipped in the survey copy anonymously. Chaos erupted. "This map shows you built on his land," someone yelled. Karen's face twisted, tense. "Ridiculous." Stammering, "Misinformation. I protect order." But the crowd laughed bitterly. "Order? You're squatting." She stormed out, binder flapping like a defeated flag. County hearing day, packed room. Tension thick. Karen stood first, voice quivering. "This is sabotage. I've upheld standards selflessly." "Standards?" I rose calmly, projecting the survey overlay. Gasps. "Everything in yellow? Mine. Including your deck." "Mrs. Caldwell." Commissioners frowned. HOA overreached. Suspended. Audit incoming. President removed. Applause thundered. Karen sank, muttering, "Ungrateful. I did this for you." Her fake facade cracked, hysterical, exposed as the bully she was. Sweet. Dark justice. Weeks later, HOA dissolved. Fines refunded. I rebuilt the arch with neighbors' help, laughing over her harmony nonsense. No more liens. No whispers. Peace returned. Real this time. But here's the question. Was I the villain for staying silent too long? Or was she right that order justifies bulldozing memories? Who's really non-compliant here?